Alright guys, welcome back to another video. I got a new bug zapper, bruh. That was funny. But yeah, welcome back to another video today on the Ghost Flash channel, guys. And in today's video, if you guys saw the previous video, me and Damien, we did take out the two new Temu Dirtbikes. I didn't do a video of me unboxing the new one or whatnot, but we did take them out, tested them out to see what they can do, and we're pretty sure one of them blew up. So the new one, the green one, we're pretty sure it blew up. Now, I wouldn't say they need a break-in process, but I will say the red one that we got first, or that I got first, had a little bit more of a break-in before we started thrashing it off-road like the way we did. But we did notice that when we had pulled it straight out of the box, that the fuel was not getting to the carburetor. We didn't realize that at first. We realized it a little bit later because we got the bike to turn on finally, and it got a little bit of fuel, but you rode it and it died. You give the throttle and it died, and we couldn't figure out why. Later on, I figured out that we had to tilt the bike straight up vertical at 12 o'clock to get fuel into the little filter or whatever it is, the little clear thing. And then the bike was staying on longer, so then that's when we were actually like off-roading. So I think the motor got obviously pretty hurt prior to that, having not enough lubrication, and then on top of that being thrashed on. And then we found a weighted vest. Damon weighing in at 155, 160, something like that, throws on a 40-pound vest. Now he's about 200 pounds. What was already a hurt motor is now lugging 200 pounds, and that thing was still moving on me, which is crazy. But I'm pretty sure the head blew. I was able to borescope it yesterday as I was kind of already taking it apart, messing with it, and I did find out at least that the bottom end of it does seem to still be okay. So I think the head might have blown. If not, I bought this extra Temu engine for absolutely no reason. If I put this in and it still doesn't work right, because that means the motor was good. But if this motor does work, and it is great and it works, I'm gonna take this one apart, and if it is just the head, I'm gonna take the head off and rebuild it, use this motor for maybe a go-kart, or maybe build a dirt bike myself later on down the road. Who knows, we'll keep that motor and just have some fun with it. But this isn't a replacement motor. It was $60 or 65 bucks on Temu. Pretty crazy deal. Also 50cc, same as one that just came off. Only difference is the carb is slightly different from that one, and this one actually has an air box versus this one has an air filter, which is down there chilling. But and then it has this like a little torque converter type deal, whatever, but I'm supposed to be able to take this off. And then there's like one other thing I'll show you guys that I take off, and then basically this will bolt on directly to this side. The pull string stay on here. All this is the same as what's already on that one. And I'm just going to be removing this entire carburetor itself, the air cleaner and carb I'll be removing, so I can put this air filter and carb that's already on the bike on here, so it's a little bit less work. Plus I kind of messed up the gasket when I was taking it apart yesterday. All I did was take it apart, pulled the thing off, and the gasket tore into pieces. So I'm going to use this on the spare motor, and this motor will be going on this bike. So just quick step-by-step process. This is what I was talking about when I said that it was empty when we had to tilt it vertical, again, then got it filled, but I think by then it was already too late. So we're going to be using this carburetor, and we're going to be using that filter on the new engine. We'll be using the same exact exhaust. We won't be using this anymore. All this should plug and play just like the other one did. So we're gonna go ahead and start disassembling it. It should just be the two Allen key bolts down here for the exhaust, and I'm pretty sure, yep, those bolts will be a 5mm Allen. And then the other Allen you're going to need is a 4mm Allen for various of other stuff. But after you get the exhaust off, you have to use the 4 and the 5 to take off, or use the Phillips to take off the filter, then use the two Allens to take off the two bolts that are in the carb right there. And that are also Allens that will come off. Then the carb will just dangle. I'm going to pinch this fuel line off, take the fuel hose off, and just leave that off to the side. Then there will be 4 bolts underneath holding the motor on, which are also going to be Allen keys, the number 5. And then we're gonna go to the other side, take off these 6 8mm bolts, pop that cover off, pop the chain off, and then pop that gear off, and then the motor theoretically should just come off. Oh, and then the clamp also, which is 5mm. So I'm gonna go ahead and put you guys on a tripod and get this time lapse going. Speak of the devil. Hello?
I'm about to slide over.
What's up?
Hey, I'm gonna slide over.
Oh, bet.
I got off work early. I sold the 240 spot.
Dang.
But guess what, Robert?
What?
We still got that 2JZ.
What? How the f did you manage that one?
Bro said he was like, I'm just gonna swap my RB30 in it. I was like, what? I was like, what kind of, who has an RB30? I was like, yeah, I do. I have them laying around all the time. I'm like, you're crazy.
Bruh.
He was like, yeah, keep the 2J. I'll give you $2,700 for the car.
Damn.
Yo, we got that new Dirtbike.
You lucky mother.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm about to take so many dappers. I'm fucking lit right now, boy.
Alright guys, so it has been a couple days. So funny story, I sent back the other motor, right? Because I think in the last clip I believe I showed you guys that the motor was locked. If I didn't, I'll insert a clip. Let's see. Oh! Why can't I pull it? I feel like it has something to do with the gearbox. But I sent back that motor last Wednesday. This motor showed up yesterday. This motor also was locked up, hence why it has a different pull starter on it, because the one that came on it, I snapped. Yeah, and then after doing a lot of digging, doing a lot of research that I found, other people that have the same issues, but come to find out, the motors aren't actually locked up. Apparently, when I was looking further on Temu, these are like street race ported motors or whatever you want to call it. They're supposed to be like, I guess the standard ones are 44 millimeters or whatever, and these are like 80 something millimeters. They're like double bored over whatnot, street motor. So apparently they're supposed to have that tight of a tolerance, because I pulled the spark plug out, and then of course when you pull the spark plug out, it rotates freely, all that, and then you put it back in and then it does not rotate anymore. But I was able to get the bike started, and I actually did just take it for a quick rip, so that is good news, ladies and gentlemen. See how many pulls it takes me, and then you guys be able to see about how hard it is. You talking about, see? Walk over here real quick so you guys can hear me. The difference between this motor and the Temu 50cc 49cc motor that came with it is that this motor actually sounds like a dirt bike, and it's like chomping, and you guys can hear it in the background. Or for instance, but the motor that came with it sounds like a damn weed whacker. The difference in tone is insane. All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. If you guys liked today's video on the Temu Street Racing 50cc dirt bike, let me know in the comments down below. I was gonna give you guys a riding clip, but when me in the previous video where you guys saw where me and Damon were riding them, we went over some thorns and the back tire popped. So I'm waiting for a new tube to show up. So when that shows up, we'll give you guys a better riding video now that this dirt bike is back up and running 3 motors later. Other than that, if you guys want to see more Temu bike content, go ahead and let me know in the comments down below what you guys want to see. If you guys want to see like maybe a quarter-mile test, top speed, some racing, some more off-roading, some more PvP content, some more build content on that, let me know in the comments down below and I'll make it happen. Other than that, like, comment, and subscribe to catch you guys in the next Ghost Flash video.